112 years after the sinking of the Titanic, the story still captivates so many of us, from the pomp and circumstance that surrounded the unsinkable ship to the stories of survival after it hit an iceberg. Now there's a chance to dive deeper into the story this summer. Just need to take a road trip to the other side of the lake. We're talking about the Chicago area for Titanic, the exhibition. We've got Mark Locke. He's the creative producer, and he brought some artifacts with him this morning. Mark, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, pleasure to be with you.
Well, let's talk about this exhibit and what it's all about.
Well, this is the largest exhibition we've ever done. You know, for years now, going on 20, I've been doing Titanic exhibitions. The most notable one in Chicago years ago at the Museum of Science and Industry, and now we're back with a very immersive, of course, very experiential, but very personal, very emotional exhibition featuring 350 artifacts, but also room recreations. You'll walk into the grand staircase, full-scale recreation, a first-class cabin, a third-class cabin, the boiler room out on the promenade deck, and then you'll come face to face with the iceberg. So something we're quite, yes, indeed.
Wow, yeah.
Something we're very proud of.
Yeah.
We're in Skokie, just north of Chicago, at the Old Orchard Mall there.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. And let's talk about your history too. You've had some pretty amazing Titanic experiences. Let's talk about that.
Well, when I first took the job, if you will, of designing the exhibitions, I had no idea where it would take me literally, and that was to the bottom of the ocean. And the last recovery dive of artifacts, I was part of that and got inside of one of those small submersibles with 2 other people and took this 2-hour and 15-minute journey to the bottom of the ocean. And it gets very cold inside the sub. It gets a little uncomfortable, but I remember that light touchdown on the ocean floor, and the pilot looked at me and he pointed at the porthole, and I got my face up to the porthole, looked out into the black, but then the lights came up and there was the bow of the Titanic. So very exciting, obviously,
Wow.
but very emotional experience as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, I mean, you've been there, you've seen
Yeah.
it, and now you're bringing it to the people. So let's talk about some of the things you brought with us brought with you today.
Well, all these pieces have stories. This first one, obviously a teacup and saucer.
Okay.
Titanic originally sailed from Southampton, then to Cherbourg, France, then to Queenstown, and then off to New York. Well, some people just booked passage from Southampton to Queenstown.
Okay.
Well, one of the passengers took this off the ship. Exactly. And passed it down.
The teacup from the Titanic.
It's like taking a towel from the Holiday Inn or something, right? But this was the best of the best. Titanic had 3 classes. They all had their own china, but this was only made for Titanic. And it was for the very wealthy, the private promenade decks, early morning tea, late night tea, and this Spode brand, beautiful cobalt blue and gold teacup survives today.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. And so we're moving on.
Moving on, well, Leonard Taylor, this photograph here, 19-year-old crew member.
Okay.
Of the 2,200 passengers aboard Titanic, almost 900 were crew members. And this young man was very excited about his first journey across the ocean. He sent this postcard to his mother on the 5th of November. Remember, Titanic sailed on the 10th of November. And on the back, we can still read, he was, let's see, where do we...
There you go. It's a little bit of a glare there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He was very excited, obviously. He calls it my ship to his mother, and he says, my digs are safe and comfortable. He was lost in the sinking, body never recovered. And it really speaks to the dedication of all those crew members aboard the Titanic.
Right. Yeah. We can't forget about them.
Yeah.
And this actually is a piece of wood.
That's right.
That was on the ship.
Not only on the ship, but remember Meet Me at the Clock, Jack and Rose, right? We all have a reference to the film. Right? That was a fictional story, but the Grand Staircase was not. And this piece was recovered days after the Titanic. Yeah, you can hold it up there.
I was going to try to hold it so we can see it.
Days after the Titanic sank, the White Star Line sent out ships to recover the bodies on the surface. But there was a lot of debris on the surface as well. And the ship's carpenter, William Parker, not the Titanic, but yeah, we can see a reference there.
Too.
He picked up this large piece of wood from the Minia. This was the ship to recover the bodies.
Sure.
And he said, you know, I'm going to make something out of this as a tribute to the passengers. And he made this picture frame, and that's part of it. So recovered the night of the sinking.
Wow. Unbelievable. All right, you got one more over here.
One more. Edward Locker, if we can see him, 19 years old, again, a young man, traveling to the United States for the first time. He was leaving behind his brothers and sisters. He was one of 15 children.
Wow.
And he was lost in the sinking. His body was found, and that's why we have this incredible little medal here, a swimming medal of all things that he won when he was 10 years old. It was on his body. A few other personal effects were returned to his father months after the sinking. But, you know, it just speaks to the variety of folks, first class to second to third, and the tragedy for so many.
Absolutely. So this is kind of a little taste.
Little taste, for sure. 350 artifacts, remember?
Wow,
Yeah.
so many.
Yeah.
And the recreations kind of bringing you there.
Yes,
absolutely.
That's it. You know, everybody gets a boarding pass when they walk into the exhibition.
Okay.
And on the boarding pass is the name of a passenger. And people connect, I think, almost a little casually with it. Like,
Sure.
look, mom's in first class and dad's in third class.
Right.
But as you make your way through the exhibition, that name on that boarding pass starts to connect with you. At the end of the exhibition, we have the list of all 2,200 names. People won't leave the exhibition till they find their name on that wall. And I think it's because of the story, but also it becomes personal.
Sure.
How fragile life can be as you stand there with your friends and your family. You think about your own life and, like I said, how fragile this life of ours is.
Absolutely. More than a century later, still so close to this. Mark, thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure.
Let's get people to this exhibit. Tell us how long it runs, how they get tickets, what do they need to do?
TheTitanicExhibition.com is the website.
Okay.
You can pick your day and your time. Right now, tickets are through July 7th.
Okay.
If you make your way over, but I have a sneaking suspicion between you and I, we may stay longer.
Okay.
It's been quite successful there at the Old Orchard Mall in Westfield. But we've had an amazing response. So many years after the first Titanic exhibit in Chicago, we're back again.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for making the trip and for sharing all of this with us today. There you go, the TitanicExhibition.com/Chicago. Tickets right now available through the 7th of July. We'll be right back.